So this other whip, if you remember back a few months ago, I got a whip from Smokey Mountain Whips, made by Blake Gorey. Excellent, excellent whip. Beautiful whip, loved it. Started throwing it, and I realized as I threw it in rhythm to a song, by the end of the song, my wrist was tired and my forearm was almost cramping. And I was like, this is just a little natural belly whip. It shouldn't be doing that. So I checked the balance on it, and the balance on the whip was out, about 2 inches, 2.5 inches past the pineapple knot. And I talked to Peter about it, and Jack said, well, the balance point is what's causing the tiredness in your forearm and your wrist. You're having to work too hard to get the whip to roll out. And he said, we could tune it. So what do we do when we tune a bullwhip to adjust the balance point? Well, what Peter did is he took I mailed this to him all the way from the US to New Zealand to tune it. He took the Turk's head apart, burnished the end of the handle, and put a 2-ounce lead counterweight and retied the Turk's head. So that 2-ounce lead counterweight shifted the balance point back toward the pineapple knot. So the balance point should be right there, right where it is, right at the pineapple knot, not 2.5 inches down the thong. So by adding that counterweight, he has balanced and tuned his whip, and he retied the Turk's head with the same roost strands that Blake Gorey had cut. So I still consider it a Blake Gorey whip. It's just been tuned by Peter Jack, my whip maker, at my request, because I love the whip and I want to be able to throw it in the dungeon. And at least for me at my age as a senior whip thrower, with that balance point that far off, I wasn't going to be able to throw it in the dungeon. And this is actually a whip I want to keep and cherish and throw, and not just turn around and sell to somebody else. So I was willing to invest the time and the effort to send it back to Peter to have it tuned. So you can tune a bullwhip. Who would have thought?